Now, the big question is, what is personality? Personality is simply the way that you have attuned to processing things that come from without. That is emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and all that in everything in that space. And three things affect this. Number one, your nature. When I speak about nature, it basically speaks about genetics. This is how you are naturally born and the natural temperament that you have. Some are bubbly, warm, outgoing. Others are more reserved, more quiet, prefer, alone time. So that's the nature, that's the natural you, and this is passed down genetically. It's something that is actually God's, unique design in you. Number two, nurture. Nurture speaks about how one has been brought up. Nurture includes the environment, includes how you are raised up, includes what you are exposed to, especially at a young age. When you are young, the experiences and the safety, the love, the kind of connection that you are exposed to. Number three, we speak about God's spirit. God has put His spirit within you, so this dictates how you process stuff, how you're able to interpret things. And for us to have a healthy personality, you have to look at all these different perspectives and try and understand whether all these are aligned correctly. Nature, you cannot do much about your genetics. You cannot change who you are. You cannot become somebody else, but you can be able to enhance what is good and regulate what is negative. When it comes to nurture, also that is a very strong factor. In fact, nurture would be one of the strongest out of the two, because this is in the formative years, and whatever you have been exposed to becomes a template. A lot of times, even as an adult, when a crisis or situation comes about, you find that automatically you fall back to your default setting, and your default setting is what you understood as a child, is what you understood, you were exposed to as a child, with the words that were put in you, the behaviors that you saw, the things that were around you. You default back to that setting. So this is very hard, but still, to have, a healthy personality, it is good to go back and to understand what was I exposed to that was wrong, what wasn't right, the kind of love that was I exposed to, harshness in terms of love or neglect, or any kind of thing that was not right. And the spirit basically is just having a personal relationship with God, getting to reacquaint yourself with Him in a healthy way, having this stripping away all these extras and just having that genuine relationship with God, learning to understand Him and what He wants, how He wants it, and just being honest and bare before Him. And that is what basically brings around a healthy personality. It's not easy. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes trying and failing. It takes joy and pain. It takes a whole lot of mix of emotions and things that you go through. But I'm a believer that if you keep at something, it becomes a practice. Eventually it becomes a pattern, and eventually it becomes a lifestyle.